Hello, colleagues. Sadly, we've lost two more of our colleagues and dearly beloved colleagues to COVID in the last week. Neil Ruck, who's from our Thurrock station, and I know all his colleagues are so saddened by his loss. He'd worked with us for a number of years. Also, we lost Barry Petts, who'd worked with us from 2000 as a volunteer driver. Barry was actually in isolation and sadly died last week, and I want to offer our condolences and our sympathies to the families and friends, but also to you colleagues, because I know you're feeling it and it is really tough. In terms of where we are now, we know that the Prime Minister came out yesterday again and gave us some more guidance around what would be opening in the coming weeks. That gives us an opportunity here to review our processes and how we've been working, and in particular around folks working from home or working differently. So we'll be reviewing that, and I'll come back to you with more detail. For the moment, it's stay put. And I just want to give you that confidence that we're not going to be forcing anybody to do anything unrealistic or against their will or their fears or whatever, but we need just to do it in a measured way. That's terribly important, because what we know is that COVID is going to go on for some time, and your safety is paramount. That's what's key. So I'll come back to you on that. Next week we have the CFR conference. It's going to be a virtual conference. We put a lot of work into it because we want to respect all of our colleagues who have been helping us out tremendously, and it was the date that we put in the diary for the conference was next week. I wanted to meet that because, you know, last year when we had the conference we said there were a lot of key things that needed to be addressed, and you have a lot of things that have happened since, and so it's quite exciting to be able to come back and to share those and to say, look, we heard you, we've listened, these are the things that are done, these are the things to do. And I know that recently we did a survey with CFR colleagues, and basically, you know, there's a lot of information there also for us to work on. So I'm really looking forward to that. It'll be taped, and so it'll be available for people to view. There's been a few incidences over the last couple of weeks, and Datex is raised on abuse, in particular verbal abuse, and I want you to know that absolutely you do not have to tolerate that. We are completely behind you. It's atrocious, and something that we as an organisation feel very strongly about. As the public begin to move around, and we know that parties and, you know, drink and various things can lead to some poor behaviours, but I want you to know it is not to be tolerated, and certainly we will take appropriate action where necessary. So I'll be back in touch with you again in the next couple of days. In the meantime, stay safe, social distancing, and continue to do what you do, because you're doing a fantastic job. Thank you.